auto-release Devil's Breath in Times Square. That's a good place to start.
You know what I like about you, kid? You're always getting better.
Gee, thanks, creepy stalker guy.
You can call me Taskmaster.
'Cause you keep leaving me tasks? That's kinda on the nose.
There's a group of mercenaries committing crimes across the city.
These mercenaries wouldn't happen to be your mercenaries, would they?
No. All I know is they're getting paid well for their work. Unless you stop them, that is.
What's in it for you?
I get to watch and learn.
Hey MJ, what's up? You okay?
I'm fine. Combing through Oscorp records. Hey, this is random, but you remember that trip we took to Staten Island with Harry?
To find the best pizza in the city? Yeah. 10-hour odyssey for burnt toast with cold American cheese. How could I forget?
Something about all these old Oscorp files made that day pop into my head. Harry was so excited about riding the ferry. Just made me think about how much simpler things were back then. No jobs, no supervillains. We could throw away a whole day looking for bad pizza just 'cause. Now it feels like if we take a nap, the world will fall apart.
Yeah, this adult thing is rough. But I guess the work we do means today's kids can have their own Staten Island adventures. In safety. Kind of a circle of life thing.
Circle of bad pizza. Yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it. Thanks, Pete.
Hey, is this roof taken? So much for the opening act. Main event's inside.
Should we go out this weekend?
Do you really think it's safe? With the prison break and all? Wow.
Let's dive right in. MJ, I'm at the first location on your list, and guess what I found?
Demons?
Give the lady a prize. See if you can figure out what they're up to while I introduce myself.
警察都是白痴，他们认为我们就是一般的罪犯，或者是一圈危险分子。他们，我看到这只，
You're just not very observant.
你挡不住我们。
Fuckers! Oh, phew! Just noticed the map.
我们全部投降！
Yay, new guys! I'm sure you'll do way better than these guys just like you who I wiped the floor with.
Peter, that business is listed as an importer of computer parts.
Huh. I didn't know they'd started making laptops out of guns.
So it's an armory?
Not for long. I'm about to get some payback for Jeff Davis and everyone else they killed at City Hall.
他在空中，我打不中。解决他，快点！
More of them! Good! I meant to ask you, how do you deal with sneezing in your masks? Big problem for me. Hey, more guests! Come in, grab a chair! We're playing charades!
小榴弹来了！ 他在空中，我打不中。 他用什么打我们？
MJ, everything's quiet here now.
You didn't get too carried away, did you? What they did was horrible, but you're not.
Yuri, this place is full of Fisk guys with suspicious bulges. Guns. I'm talking about guns, obviously.
I can't order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon.
why'd all those solid citizens rub elbows with him on all those charity boards? They respected him more because of it. Watch, he beats this rat, kissing his ass.
Just between us, first time I saw the boss, I thought, you know?
That's
What? He was out of shape? Yeah, a lot of people think that. Most of them are dead.
How do you get so powerful?
He trained with the sumo in Japan. It's all about mass and strength.
Was it you alive or dead? This doesn't change. This is for the boss. I can't punch him if he's in the air. Shouldn't have messed with the king. Show me what you got. Who on this? This will have our ass if we don't take it down. Ouch! Punch your head.
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
Flank him! Shouldn't have messed with the kingpin.
I'll get him for
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do.
Spider-Man. Every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on him. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
Back him! No, already!
Reinforcements! Great! I was getting kind of sick of these other guys.
I'll teach you some respect. We can't let him beat us.
Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden.
Take him down!
Let's play the quiet game.
I'll teach you some respect. Hey! He's that boy!
Your people won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
Everyone's underestimating us. Cops, Spider-Man, Masha.
And they're gonna pay the price.
In a way, once the boss gets out, it'll be easier.
Everyone knows he's the king. Everyone knows to be scared.
Just between us? Found webs over here! Keep your eyes peeled. The hell? Okay. Oh, bring it on, Spider-Man! Anybody hear that? Spider-Man's here. He's picking us off.
I know, I should have called first. People around here work.
Man down! Send some guys. All of a sudden, ain't nobody here. Spider-Man! Teach him some respect! Gonna crush your skull! Let's end this. I can't punch him if he's in the end!
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
Don't let him get you airborne! He can't take us all! Fire in the hole!
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. They always do.
Fire in the hole! No! Get him!
Spider-Man. Every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, so really put the squeeze on it. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you. Reinforcements! Great! I was getting kind of sick of these other guys.
He's mine!
Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden. Your people won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
All units advised. Prisoners are stealing vehicles and driving around the city. Proceed to Morningside Heights.
It's happened, people. The chickens have come home to roost. Of course, by chickens, I mean the lunatics who've escaped from Rikers Island. The home they're coming to is, thanks to Spider-Man,
Curbside service. And that's why I never bothered to get my license. Well, that and the web swinging. I gotta shut this down. I'm touched by your devotion to your friends. I'll see to it you end up in the same cell block.
I'm stuck! Ah! I'm burning! Hurry!
I'm okay.
You're safe now, but you should get checked by a doctor.
Attention Sable team. Need immediate sitrep on the status in Bloomingdale. Checkpoint is active. Full battle rattle. Lethal force authorized.
Maybe next time just stay in prison. Save us all some hassle. Talking during the infiltration. Take a break. You earned it.
Might have something. Sector clear. Continuing patrol. Comms check SA-12. No response. Sector 2, check it out. Heading over now. Stay alert.
We're getting very sleepy.
Huh? Sector alert. We've got him. I see SM-1 confirmed. Open fire. Take cover. I'm on him.
Let's find out what they were up to. Captain, these Sable guys look like they forced all the residents out of a building so they could occupy it themselves. And locked up the ones who objected.
Okay, that I can get something done about. But I need victims to come forward.
I'll get the people out and have them file reports with the police.
Perimeter breach. Tango is Spider-Man.
So, when you were little, did you say, I'm gonna grow up and be a fascist oppressor? Yeah, you probably did.
Stop resisting. Get him on the ground. Submit now. This guy won't go down.
Hey, reinforcements! Now it's a party! More? You guys realize there are actual criminals out there, right?
Spider-Man, I confirmed your suspicions. People displaced from the residences are staying in shelters or on the street.
I know what it's like not to have anywhere to stay. It's a good thing these Sable agents have body armor, because I just might lose my temper.
Grenade! Submit now!
Hey, Sable agent! Help! I'm being attacked by Sable agent! Oh, wait a minute!
We gotta get him on the ground! Keep firing! Incoming! Moving in! He felt that one!
More backup? No, for private security, you guys aren't very private.
We gotta get off the ground! Advancing! He felt that one! What did he just do? Stop resisting! Bring it down!
And scene.
Thank you, Spider-Man. Thank you!
Captain, the people that were locked up are headed back to their homes.
Good. And I finally convinced the mayor's office that making constituents homeless was not good for his poll numbers, so they won't be pulling that stunt again.
Control. What's the situation in Robinson?
The only way you guys could be less welcome is if you were collecting student loan payments. I hope you've all learned something here, but I know better.
Sugar Hill Garrison,
Great news!
this is Control.
The 10th time I put you away, the beating is free!
Free fire zone established.
If you want to go back to jail that bad, how can I refuse? If I keep this up, soon I'll have arrested literally everyone in Rikers. Again.
Naval teams, this is Control. What's the situation in Robinson?
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers. We're detaining and questioning the ringleaders.
So is attacking me part of an insanity defense, or what? Now, was that really worth all the fuss? Well, for me it kinda was. You know, I don't mean to overreact, but I'm starting to take this personally. I can't let those Sable Guards brutalize innocent people.
Habeas corpus has been suspended under Statute 158. You'll talk to me, or you'll see the inside of a cell. You ID the organizers? Not yet. No one's talking.
This is not how you protect or serve!
Sable teams, this is Control. What's the situation in Robinson?
Control. We've located the fugitive and are in pursuit.
Is it horrible if just for a second I thought about letting Sable and the convicts shoot it out? Okay, it's kind of horrible. Guess I better stop. One rampaging vehicle down, one to go.
Great! Now we got Spider-Man to deal with? Kill him!
Great! Just when I thought I might run out of Sable agents to hit. City just got a tiny bit safer. Nice job, Lee. Hey, geniuses! I hadn't even seen you until you started causing trouble. Stop it, Arthur! Maybe next time just stay in prison. Save us all some hassle.
Garvey Park Garrison, this is Control. What's your status?
Traffic control established. Checking all suspicious persons.
Gotta love Sable agents. Always showing up where they do the least good. I hope you've all learned something here, but I know better.
Okay. Report on the situation and
Consider that
manage
if you
Harlem.
arrest me, you'll have to fight all the bad guys yourself? Huh?
He's coming!
Did that hurt? Good. Tell your friends.
Spider-Man is
Range. Lethal force authorized, Control.
Come on, fight it off! Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't order any more Sable agents. those little APC card thingies are kind of cool. Even cooler if they weren't trying to kill me. Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
Guys who didn't do good, they get fired.
Yeah, the kind of fired where you don't gotta worry about finding your next job.
Trust me, it's less painful this way.
These other yahoos get thin the herd. It's like that time the boss had to leave the country. Exactly.
Whoop his ass!
Don't even think about doing that to me.
Duck and cover! We can't let him win!
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write!
You should run!
Oh crap! Look out!
You want some?
Backup here! Why don't I have backup? Alright! Nobody likes me!
I'll teach you some respect!
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Fisk does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
Reinforcements! You know there's different types of reinforcing! You could just say great job a lot!
Hit him in the air! Dig in! We gotta stop him! I'm in it! Take cover!
More of them! It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail! When they're incapacitated. Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
Don't mind me.
All units, reports of looting at an emergency supply station.
Yuri, this whole street's been taken over by Rikers inmates.
We've had calls from people who are afraid to leave their buildings.
Tell them to stay inside a little longer. There's gonna be some street cleaning.
Those Sable guys kinda scare me. They're better equipped than the cops.
Why don't you sit this one out? You need some downtime.
Who's there?
Great patrolling, but I do have notes. When there was only one set of footprints, that's when I webbed you up.
Someone there?
vacancy opens up and everyone's rushing to take it.
Ice this loser! There's a pressure!
Necessary. I'm already scared straight.
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon.
I think I heard one of your tiny phones. What are you doing?
Oh, backup's here. Great. Okay, you guys sing doo-wah, and I'll sing lead.
Incoming! Jake!
backup or reinforcements here. Just people, you dig?
He's playing for keeps! He's winning! We're down here! I don't care! One headshot and it's over!
Captain, the block's quiet. Everyone in an orange jumpsuit is down for the count.
Great job. If they'd gotten into a residential building, they'd have done a lot of damage.
Control. Need a status update on the situation in Yorkville.
Outpost is under siege by demons.
Sleep it off. Okay, let's see what's happening inside. Geronimo! MJ, I'm at location number 2. Can you believe these demons wear their masks just like walking around? Must make for confusing staff meetings.
I'll try to figure out their operation while you throw a wrench into it.
你觉得不觉得用炸弹令行动更难了？我恐不质疑老大。如果你够聪明，你也不会质疑。当然不是，我只是说，你是说，你问了你本分以外的问题。你说的对，是我想多了。我就是希望你别告诉大哥，我不会的。我看到有人侵入。小心！你知道吗？他走不掉的。追走榴弹吗？
Next door until I thought I'd won just to be mean, weren't you?
Peter, it looks like Lee took over a legitimate auto repair business.
Explains where the demons get all their vehicles. Trucks, ambulances.
Exactly. You shut this down, they'll have a tougher time moving around the city unnoticed.
I would hate to see the group text that got you all here! Check the maximum occupancy for this place. MJ, I may have just done the opposite of repair at this repair shop.
Don't worry, I'll get the cops down there. They'll clean things up.
Geniuses! I hadn't even seen you until you started causing trouble!
Never going back to prison! Say goodbye!
Whew, that was actually a nice break. Thanks.
All units, immediate assistance requested. Officers are under fire. Officers needed at Gracie Mansion. Please copy.
Escaped convicts with sniper rifles. Not a good combo.
Back, Spider-Man!
Hey, the cops may say they like you, but they don't like you like you. Literally didn't see that coming. That was like a crazy modern western. Lawmen pinned down in an urban...
This is Stable Control, requesting status update from Museum Mile.
We have detained an unauthorized gathering of civilians. Proceeding to question and arrest as needed.
Strong-arming civilians is not gonna fly in my town. table's getting out of control. Is rounding up civilians her idea? Or Norman's?
That was sweet. They deserved it.
Oh, man.
What kind of nightmare is this?
If I ever see Jameson, I'm giving him an airport.
Guys, we can talk this out! Or fight! We can totally fight!
Get up! Come on, get up!
Devil's breath is making everyone desperate.
Alarmist, paranoid, conspiracy. All nasty words people have used to insult and demean me. But now, after years of me trying to warn you all, here we are. Spider-Man has literally brought a plague down upon us. Why do I blame him and not Martin Lee? I do blame Martin Lee. He deserves swift justice, but he's a lunatic terrorist. This is what they do. Whereas Spider-Man claims to be a hero. Yet, he obviously knew about the threat and didn't warn us. He either thought he'd handled it, which makes him criminally negligent, or he was in on it, which makes him a terrorist too.
Ground teams, this is Control. Boss wants an update on the theater district. Over.
Traffic control established. Checking all suspicious persons.
Nope. That is not how you treat people in my guise. It's I love New York, not I thug New York.
guy who did this. I'm not...
Spider-Man. Here to lend a hand?
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like this Devil's Breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some residue I can track. Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it. AT-rich leader sequence. This looks promising. Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal path now. Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one. Vapor trail heads up that building. Trail jumps between these buildings. Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here. Well, this is moody. Must be some way to hit the lights. Let there be light. Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground? Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in. Otto's rage is driving him. The neural interface is exacerbating it, but his hate is genuine. He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman.
Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil? If only they could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind the mask.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses. Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy. Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Good old Rhino, my second favorite Russian.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battlesuit you're sealed inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days. Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here.
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have wrought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
Electro. Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing. UV bulb. Huh, nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on. There we go. Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties, which is Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up. Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman. Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum, using something called Icarus? Scorpion's helping Otto in exchange for a clean slate. Criminal record expunged? Gambling debts erased? Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer, and Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
Oscorp has snaked itself throughout the city. Power, communication, public safety. Norman made his company essential, but also fragile. If a disaster were to occur, and a few small pressure points were tweaked, it would all fall apart. The public would see Norman for what he is, a leech on their lives. Yes, just a few simple steps, and he would be ruined forever. How many men would I need? Well, let's see. First, some kind of disaster. A hurricane, an earthquake, or a plague. Next, assaults on Oscorp's power grid and emergency relief. Send the city into chaos. Let the people see the truth about Norman. Yes, just a handful of men. No more than a half dozen. A sinister 6. Martin has been arrested. Norman looks pleased, believes he's safe. He has no idea. He's just put all the rotten eggs a man might need into a single basket. With Martin in raft, alongside Scorpion, Rhino, Vulture, and Electro. A single swift kick is all it would take to send those eggs tumbling down the hill. Straight at Oscorp and Norman. Yes, just one small kick. I think it's time for me to lace up my boots and climb the hill. This is my final recording. Peter, if you're listening to this, please know that I did what I thought was just. It may have been extreme, but when it comes to Norman, half measures will never do. Of all that I risk by taking this next step, the loss of our friendship will pain me the most. I hope that if we meet again, it will not be on opposite sides.
Icarus, this is it.
Hello, Spider-Man. We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position? Huh?
Need a lift? So refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plans.
Hey! Pete? Are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum.
We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does!
On it right now. I'm pulling every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great! Okay, talk soon, MJ!
Trap failed?
Softened him up. Time for plan B.
Teamwork's beautiful, ain't it? Helping you reach those unattainable goals. Like killing Spider-Man.
That was almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you? Not even close, Max. As usual. Miss me, now you got it. You know what? Forget I said anything.
What's it like knowing you're so far out of your league?
Me! You're up!
No, Adrian! It's me, Spider-Man!
What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long feud ends tonight, insect!
Feud! Thought we had a healthy give and take! Man, have I misread this relationship!
Nothing more than luck!
His guard's up. He's a stunner surprise.
Next time you're mine!
Hold up a sec!
Spider-Man! I must break you!
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost! Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it?
The vigor of youth, the wisdom of experience, a fine pairing.
Just like oil and water, sure. Feelings.
You tired, Spider?
You know I'm just messing with you now, right?
He doesn't stand a chance!
Yeah, we got this!
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing this situation accurately. One down, one to go. How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
One's too many! Tonight will be your last waltz! Next time you're mine!
One thing real quick.
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath. What time? Oh man. Need to update Yuri. Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah. City's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
Be advised, looters are raiding an emergency supply station. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
I should check on Miles.
Hey, Pete, you okay?
That's what I was gonna ask you. I'm fine, but you and May are in the middle of it.
We're busy, but people need help. And I'd rather be doing something than waiting around for somebody else to fix things, you know?
Yeah, I heard that. Just make sure you protect yourself. Mask and gloves. And rest every now and then. All that goes double for May.
Nobody can make that woman take a break when she doesn't want to. But I'll do my best.
Thanks, Miles. Give May my love. And be safe. And back to Rikers you go.
Thanks, big guy.
Sweet dreams. Hi! We can fight, or, hear me out, we can barbecue! Whew, getting brisk out here. Better go in. And without further ado... MJ, I'm at the third location. Apparently it's casual mask day at the office.
Finally, a job where you'll fit right in. Until you start with the face kicking.
Yeah, I have a feeling HR's not gonna be too happy with me.
这城市很臭。
我担心老大压力太大，但是还是上头指挥。
当然，在他给我们力量时，我们也给他力量。
他的能力还有限度吗？不是，
Lady
他的
Knight
力量很大。为什么呢？
他受伤了，有人请假。 有人蜘蛛侠来了，来的。其他人在哪儿？需要支援。我看到蜘蛛侠了。
Snoring now. because these other guys, not impressing me.
Peter, that place is supposed to be a bespoke furniture manufacturer.
From what I can see, it's more like illegal weapons. And this might come as a shock, but I don't think they're really bespoke.
The hipster assassins are gonna be so disappointed.
It's not that I'm not glad to see more of you. It's... oh no, wait! It is that I'm not glad to see more of you. More demons. I don't suppose we could settle this with some fruit pie. MJ, call the police. I've got the place secured.
Nice job. Anytime we can get guns off the street, it's a win.